Welcome back to Snow Dice. The party was in pretty dire straits last time, and I know you're wondering what happened. Unfortunately, due to a technical issue, we did lose some of the recording. So let me fill in the blanks for you. Everyone died. Or did they? Let's join up the party now as they wake up the next morning after a seemingly brutal defeat.
We're ready? Pumped up? Ready? So let's take it down a notch. And let's tell you what happened last time on Snow Dice. As you scream your way awake the next morning, realizing that a nightmare of a fight was actually all a nightmare. Fuck!
A projected nightmare into our minds.
Actually, Jared, you're going to take some actual damage.
Of course.
Well, it's their reasons.
The bard punching bag.
Well, we don't really
11 damage?
Oh my god!
How much?
11 damage! Just waking up did more damage to me than any single attack.
It's not the waking up part. It's how he knew the dream and everything in the first place. You got mind spiked in your dreams. Basically, he was outside your window, just being like, you, because I can't walk in and kill you all.
Kick down the door! What's going on? And what's your clothing status?
The clothing is gone, but the leather armor is on. So, thighs, shins, forearms, chest. Not much else.
Assless chaps.
And he has a hat on too.
Yeah, I got the hat on too. Oh my goodness. Oh, hello, Rosale.
You know what I think would be like the ultimate thing for Rosale looking at you like nude like that, being like, but at least your genitals a target. Shouldn't you be protecting that with a cup?
Yeah. Sheathe thy weapons.
Did he means his head in?
How many bodies are for stereotype? Because you guys are sharing a bed together.
I mean, if you're both screaming at the same time, people are going to assume things.
How you doing?
That would be a different scream.
You be the one screaming.
Or the same, depending on how it is under the... Anyway.
Big, scaly tiefling.
Welcome back to Snow Dice, the Canadian D&D podcast, where a group of unlucky friends get completely just poleaxed by two vampire spawn in the nightmare realm. Now, yes?
I believe the term we're looking for is that we got fucking bodied.
Yeah.
Completely bodied in the nightmare realm. Now waking up to realize it was all a nightmare after the not so thinly veiled threat made by the vampire in question.
J. Silver.
J. Silver. We join them now in the room after Roseo smashes in the door to check in on them.
Okay. Did you have a bad dream? I had a really bad dream.
I don't think it was a dream. I think it was a message.
Did you guys have any bad dreams? Because it's kind of... Okay. We're fighting vampires, right?
Yep.
Do you guys have a dream where you're fighting vampires?
Good night's sleep.
Okay, you guys were there, though, so that's a problem.
I don't sleep.
So, we just had a really wicked nightmare.
Right?
I don't think it was a nightmare. A young girl came crying to the door, said her man had been taken. We ran off. I ran off specifically to the keep at the top of the hill to go and rescue this guy. And then we were attacked by a couple of vampires spawn. They TPK. They killed all of us.
Did you actually see your own death?
Yes, I went black, and then presumably when Dee Dee died, he gave us all a message. You guys were there as well. We could see your ethereal forms.
And you were there. And
And they were saying this this sort of spectral, blackened vampire form came out and said, "Stop looking for me. This is the only warning you're going to get," essentially. And he basically told us to. I think it's Silver's. I think it was Jay Silver, the JS that we've been looking for, the guy who's sort of this phantom that we've been sort of chasing for the last 12 hours. I think he's at the keep, and I think he's telling us to fuck off.
But he's the one that's terrorizing this town.
Yeah.
Is he the puppet master? Why the doppelganger? The
I think he
the
is.
skeleton army, the zombies, everything.
I think that's the JS from the letter. That's the I think that might be the leader of the coffin bats. I think this is the person we got to the creature we got to deal with.
Right.
But in this vision, we were using all of our capabilities to the best that we had, and it wasn't enough. We got our shit kicked. So, lessons learned from this dream trial run. If we do go up there, not just the four of us, we fucking bring everybody. Because these guys are badass. We need the cleric, we need the paladin. We need if we go up there, and it's exactly like it was last time, I don't know if he was laying it out for us to say this is what's going to happen, or if he was just trying to scare us off. I mean, it effectively amounts to the same objective, but I don't know if he was bluffing or if he was putting all of his cards on the table to show us that he could do this. He was in our heads. I have no doubt whatsoever he was in your minds as well. You just maybe don't remember it.
I don't recall anything. I believe
So-
you. I mean, you're drenched in sweat.
This fucker is able to reach inside of our minds. Like, I feel physically hurt just from being up. So obviously they did some damage to me while I was out. But there's nothing physically wrong with me. So,
What's your status, DD?
game terms, I'm 6 out of 7.
9 hit points brought back to you.
Oh, yeah.
As Father Reinhold comes over, puts his hands like, it's okay.
Enjoy your counsel, my son.
Put clothes on.
Put some pants.
Hold the
You're far
blanket.
too young or too old for me.
That's what he got.
Since you're asking, it was a little bit intense.
What were you facing? Or we facing?
A shitload of vampires. Vampire spawn.
2 vampires spawn.
Booby traps. Multiple booby traps, including pressure plate ballistas and, collapsing bungee or spike pits. And then lots of lesser vampires. I don't know what you would call them, but posing as innocent victims begging to be saved. And so it's kind of fucked.
Well, I know I've got some knowledge of vampires. Obviously, sunlight is clearly the number one weapon against it. Sunlight, run in water. Piercing weapons don't do any damage. We need bludgeoning weapons. And of course, unless it's piercing the heart. Piercing the heart is what really takes him out.
Now, I know the old fables, you have to pierce them with wood. I've got this hand crossbow, that would probably pierce their heart pretty good.
Yeah.
If you fell off the tips.
So it has to be wood. Okay.
Just to specify for the purpose of the game, can we do cold shots?
Yes, you can do cold shot, but it usually involves it being at disadvantage and a cold shot penalty.
Okay.
So you want to be a really, really good.
So you want to basically try and give yourself advantage to balance out, so it's a straight roll, then you only have to deal with the negative.
Makes sense. Okay.
Well then.
So, for those of us that know magic, how powerful do you have to be in order to send that kind of a message? Like, I know message spells are cheap, thaumaturgically speaking, but
It
an
would.
actual, fully set up dream worldscape that, and bring multiple people into it together. And And if he's that powerful, why didn't he just, like, I don't know, eat us in our sleep?
Rolled an Arcana check, 17.
This guy is definitely beyond your capabilities.
Okay, so in order to have that kind of juice, to create a mindscape construct for all four of us to fight and die and learn a lesson in, that's serious power. That's beyond us. Silver might be the answer, but I don't think it's the answer for right now.
Right. Okay. Last question, I guess, for now. So he just wants us to leave him alone.
He said, "Do not stop looking for me," is what he said.
Okay. We're not looking for him in particular, which is interesting. But we did interrupt one of his operations, but he's not mad enough for us to interrupt his operations to come and get us.
Unless he's held by vampire code and couldn't come in this building.
Could be. Or someone else is looking for him and he got us confused with them.
I mean, if you're a big old soggy dickhead like he is, chances are you're going to have a bunch of assholes chasing after you.
Because we're after the case. And he's after the case, or does he have the case? Remind me.
I don't know. I'm thinking he has the case, and he's looking for the remaining shards of it.
Right.
Do you have anything to put in about this case and the shards? What do you know?
I've got a shard around my neck right now. So maybe it's best that we don't bring that to him.
Like one in your pants?
Oh, that reminds me.
You still have the same ones.
Still
Because technically you haven't actually...
Yeah, it's true.
It's all a dream. I say. I say we finish up the rest of the evening and then we discuss this. Maybe try and get up an hour before daybreak, however little daybreak we have here.
Somebody help me!
Sounds familiar.
That I don't like this, guys.
Is this what happened?
This is exactly what happened.
He could be fucking with us to get us to kill an innocent person too, though.
Yeah.
Very true.
Okay.
So let's. Who's the biggest one here? Wait. I need to talk to the cleric. I grab my flagon of water. I talk to the cleric. I knock on Father
Oh,
Reinhold's
he's
door.
right there with you.
Bless this. Imbue it with magical powers.
He takes a few minutes and blesses the water.
I go open up the door. Who do I see there?
You see Charles.
I dump the water on his head.
What the? There's a moment of pure confusion. He's like, what the hell?
All right, what do you need?
Uh,
Speak!
Wait, what? No. In the castle.
Let me guess, your friend's in the castle and you want us to go save her.
No, she's dead.
Oh, okay.
We were
Twist!
we were looking through the castle trying to find something useful, and just they came out of nowhere.
Who's they?
Weird people. I mean, it's dark. You can't really get a good look at anything, but they were fast. And she got tackled, and then she went into the darkness, and I ran. It's not my proudest moment, but I ran, and I know that this is where basically the defenders live.
Insight.
Roll your insight.
4.
He's definitely telling you the truth.
Yeah, he's telling me the truth too.
Oh no, you think he's lying?
We roll a
12.
He's definitely telling you the truth.
Okay.
Because you all failed, you get different
Yeah,
feels on the
yeah.
person.
I
You think
think
he's-
this guy's full of shit.
But Marty, you did get a little bit more of a feel like there are hints of truth at the very least.
Are there any marks on him? Scratches, bites, bruises?
He's sweating pretty bad, like cold sweats on top of he's a bit out of breath, but he doesn't look like he's been injured.
Okay.
He just looks like he's been running.
There's the paranoid Jared part here that just wants to shoot him in the face and then deal with the problem later because I haven't gotten a full night's sleep yet.
You do? Yeah, I did leave you.
Oh, okay. We got.
You
the
just
full
you
night's
woke
rest.
up. You woke up hurt.
Gotcha.
I didn't give you guys the exhaustion. I was being nice about it.
So this is very similar to how our dream started off, and in our dream, so I'm guessing your name was Charles.
Yes.
Okay. Charles here and his girlfriend were taken by a vampire.
Whoa. My friend. Okay. My friend got attacked. Okay, we're not serious.
I fail to see how that's important. Back to my story.
Might be because that means JS up there doesn't have perfect knowledge of everything going on down here.
There's some inconsistency with the vision he transmuted to us.
Yeah, but now if this is the case that his friend has been taken, he's making the vision come to reality.
Yes, but in their dreams,
There's inconsistencies.
Did you have a bad dream last night?
No.
Okay.
We were looking for something we could make some money off of.
because you were saying that we were fighting to the best of our abilities, so we can presume JS experienced that, but if we mix things up.
Well, either way, trap, no trap, either way, somebody needs help.
We're outmatched though. So we need
Potentially.
to...
Potentially. Well, we need
If
to
we
go in.
If we go up there, if we go in, we need an advantage.
When is there daylight? Actual real daylight.
He starts looking around for like the little auto clock,
Yeah.
and yeah, there's a little clock. Somewhere in the next, I don't know, 2 hours.
Okay. How long does it take to get from here to that keep?
I was running so hard, but I don't know. We could be up there in 15, 20 minutes.
Okay. So we got an hour and a half to figure out a plan and get armed for that and go take out this vampire asshole who's terrorizing this town.
If in fact he's up there. So let's not make the mistake that we made in our dream. We get everybody. Everybody who can fight. No offense, Charles. Can you fight? Obviously not. You're in here.
He's got this dumbfounded look on his face, like, what the fuck is going on?
God damn it, Charles! You're out of your element!
Charles, I'm going to make this real easy for you. We have some inside dice on what's gone here. We've been warned off. We've been told that more or less this situation would happen. So, I need you to go the fuck home and lock yourself in there. If I see you up at that castle, I'm going to assume things are correlating with my vision, and it's not going to go well for any of us.
Okay, I
you
only
fight
stopped
or not?
here to literally tell you that there is a problem up there, and I am leaving. This is not my problem.
If I see you up at that castle, it's bad for you.
That's fair. I don't want to be up there.
All right.
If you saw me up there, something bad happened.
I mean, it happened to us. He was still standing at the end of all of that.
Yeah.
It's more bad for us. Mind you, he's not a vampire, so.
No.
Oh yeah, you were a vampire.
What?
Yeah, you got bit. Turned into a monster. Fucked us up.
We're just confusing the poor lad, and we don't exactly need his permission to do stuff. So
No.
Yeah.
go home, kid.
Kick rocks, Charles.
He takes off.
Well, he sounded frustrated there.
Yeah, he has no idea
No.
what the hell's going on. He just wanted to tell you guys there are bad things going on.
And we just shit on him. We just spent the last 5 minutes
what he gets for
roasting this
waking
kid
us
for
up.
no reason. Well then, gear up, I guess. Let's grab John and the father and we'll head up
For the
there.
last time, I'm standing right here.
Sorry, Father Reinhold. We need to grab John as well, and we should go up to that castle and deal with whoever's up there.
I'm just looking at the bar.
What do you see at the bar?
little rack of drinks.
A lot of fire.
Can we... Is there a cart anywhere?
I'm sure we can find a cart.
Yeah, you guys can easily get it.
VVIED. What does that spell?
Bad. Vehicle warning provides explosion.
Because
Who has a horse they don't like?
we got basically two options: be sneaky as possible, which is probably out of the way, or we just toss in a flaming cart, burn the fucking keep down,
But it's
and
made
then
of
stab
stone.
anything that runs out. It's made of stone and wood and leather.
What? That is a cart with a ballista mounted to the back.
Technical.
See this? I've made this in D&D.
It's technical.
It's not a technical sir. Those are war horses. That is an armored vehicle. That is a Bradley.
And it's open top, so it's a pickup truck. So
It's a technical. I fucked up someone's entire campaign with that. They thought they could they have to make it through this forest. They'll never make it. So I spent all my money to buy war horses, cart. We armored it. We put a repeating crossbow on the top, and we had crossbows up the sides, and we barreled through there. Anything got in the way.
We can't do that. We don't have money.
You don't have that much money.
No, the town is pretty decimated too.
Yeah, you don't have. They're not going to be able to
Steal
afford
it?
that. You can listen. I'm giving you a cart with a horse to.
Who here can handle animals?
Yeah.
That's right. He is an animal. You can handle it.
Yes.
Well, you two must have so much fun together.
So we got a cart now, so we can get up, so we can bring our people and our gear up to the keep.
Well, we also need to load it up with flammable shit, and if we can ask our alchemist friend to get something. I mean, exploding stuff is not his specialty, but I know flour burns and blows it pretty good.
Yeah,
Well,
powder.
let's.
Or a mill in
At
town?
least Laszlo knows that. I don't know about.
I will make a roll for Crumb.
I forgot about Crumb.
Crumb, yeah, I know, right?
We all forgot about Crumb.
Crumb tripped and fell down a trap in that dream sequence, and just you never noticed.
I forgot. I didn't know we brought him with us.
See, that's the fun part about the dream sequence. You don't question things you don't realize are wrong.
Yeah.
So yeah, Crumb lets you know that they can, with some flour and some general stuff, they can whip together something that'll burn. A bit better than just a generic Molotov. It'll do at least 2 rounds of damage per attack. So if you light something on fire, it'll burn for 2 rounds as opposed to just burning out on one shot.
Aerosolized flowers, explosive.
Loaded up with spikes and spare arrows and kindling and shit.
Yeah, if you want to make an improvised grenade.
I also want to just load the cart up with as much flour as we can. And torches. Slap the horse's ass and send him in, and then when that flour gets upset and aerosolized.
And it blows up 2 meters outside the front gate.
Yeah, and also too, these people are starving. They have no flour.
And Marty would never kill the horses like that.
Yeah.
No.
Also, if we're going to the keep and our dream vision is accurate to the real life vision, then it's just a wide open space in there that goes off as soon as it goes in the door. It's not going to hurt anybody.
Unless we can get that cart up the stairs. Just push the cart into the supposedly mysterious chamber, throw in a torch, and close the door. Actually, I have a cantrip where I can close doors suddenly.
If only there's doors in this building, on the front gate. So, all right, we load up the cart with all the flammable liquids we can. Maybe get.
Wait, does holy water actually work on vampires
Yep.
in this world? It does?
It will, at least, it'll do pretty good damage for at least 1 hit.
See how things work when you prepare and you just don't go off all pissed off? Oh, yeah, that was a dream, so can't blame me for that.
Yeah, dream you go with whatever your first instinct is, right?
I was angry. That's stuff I gotta work through. That's some my own bullshit I gotta figure out. But I promise I will not make it so advantageous to party again. Even though it was a dream, I understand the lesson and the consequence of that dream. Let's go save these kids.
Sure. Not to abuse Jean not being here, are there any more healing muffins, aka healing potions left?
Well, actually,
Chicken butts! We should get chicken butts!
Chicken butts, sure.
Are there any at the bar that we... I walk back into the bar. Guess what? Wait.
Boom! Chicken butt!
Thank you.
You don't know the guy behind the bar.
Thanks. Who are you?
I'm Jean-François.
Oh, no. Not Jean-François. You played him before.
Bonjour!
I know Jean-François.
Welcome to my establishment.
So friendly, so friendly. Isn't this our establishment now?
Listen, killing the previous owner, when the deed and will clearly state that it goes to the guild, does not mean you win. It just means you killed the previous owner. It means that everything here, everything in this land, wonderful place, it belonged to me.
Fair enough.
My accent changed like 8 times in the middle of that whole thing.
It's true.
You went from
But
French to Cajun.
I have a question for you.
You would?
Guess what?
I already gave you one.
Damn it!
One perfect.
Persuasion check. Oh, no.
Cocked.
20.
Walk out the door, terminate your visit, turn around, go back in.
Let's reset.
Plus 7, that is 14.
Now, how does this work? How does it go again? Right. No. I would have said no if you got a 20 anyway. I let you roll, but I shouldn't have because it was just funny to watch the look of hope die in your eyes. But you can purchase more.
But will they have the same...
Oh,
Oh yeah, they work the same. You just gotta buy them. He gets one free.
How much for an additional chicken butt?
They are 20 gold each.
Oh my god. I don't have that much.
Full hit points, dude. And one spell slot. Of course they're expensive.
I don't have that much on me. Does anyone else have any more? How much gold do y'all got?
I have
What
some
gold?
currency.
Oh, yeah, that's what you're poor.
Fuck you.
I mean, look at your drip. Look at your gear. Yeah, poor.
Fuck you.
Oh, I love it.
I got this in my face.
Enjoy it. That's the last pussy in your face for a while.
Burn!
He was melting it at me the whole time. Like, yeah, no, it's...
No, it was another thing of I know, and I'm not gonna tell anyone.
I have 6 gold points.
Yeah, you have 6 gold coins. You're all pretty poor when you came over here. It's not like you managed to come across a great windfall or anything.
This is true.
Some of us are more noble in our lineages.
Yeah. Keep talking to him, I'll steal some.
You just said that out loud to me.
And he's looking at you like, go on, sir.
You know what? I mean,
Tu gardes comme vraiment génial personne.
Common, do you speak it?
Yeah, I do speak it.
Perfect, awesome, let's do that then. We can transact.
Well, okay, fair enough. I'll jump accents again. You know why I keep jumping accents? Because it's tradecraft. You gotta learn many different accents.
Do you now?
Every day you come in here.
Oh, that is so good to know.
Every day you come in here. I'm gonna talk different to you because that's just what we're gonna do now, okay? You have to live that life.
I like that. I'm
Knowing that I ain't gonna be the same person every time you come in these doors. So guess what, boy? You're gonna get exactly what you're gonna get. Deal with it, love it, like it, or love it. Very simple. Now, if you're gonna try and steal, that's not the way we do it. But if you want to be membership, well, if you need a membership in the Thieves Guild, at that point, we can see about hooking you up on one. How about that now?
I want to point out, we have very little time for this. The sun's about to show up soon.
Yeah, sun's coming up soon.
All right.
I'll deal with you later.
hey,
Will you?
Meta, you're a rogue. You know thieves can't. You can talk to him in a special secret language that will be like, hey, he's one of us, rather than being antagonistic with him. Okay.
He's doing everything in his power to
I forgot about thieves can't. I've never played a thief before. Alright, so in Thieves' Cant I say, try me, motherfucker! Running your mouth at me. I love you. He's saying not to be antagonistic. He doesn't know shit. But in like Thieves' Cant, it's like, hop it up.
Everybody but Josh, roll a perception.
11.
Okay.
17.
9.
Okay. Everybody but Josh. Who's like in his face, like waving gang signs at him, basically. And I say that in the terms of like rogue gangs, not that kind of thing. Anyway, Josh is showing you all the different Thieves' Cant signs, and as he's doing that, these guys are like watching him, but then they're also singing their peripherals. Everyone else was in the bar just knives come out, and they basically Jean-François behind just looks at everyone and goes like, and stares you down and goes, I appreciate your honesty. I appreciate that you would come to me with this kind of threat. So guess what I'm going to do?
What are you going to do?
I'm going to say that you can buy this chicken butt. You buy that from me? 50 gold. Bitch.
Okay. Jean-Francois, you drive a hard bargain. You're a man of business, and I appreciate that. So, let me try a different tack.
Can we just go?
Didi!
We
Hold
got
on.
You
Hold
can't
on.
go,
Hold on.
or you can pay me with the gold you stole from our coffers.
I have another. Wait, you had gold?
You took 500 gold from these guys.
He's bluffing.
Yeah.
Josh is bluffing.
Also a little dumb. But.
Let's roll bluff. 10. That'd be under.
Skills.
It was a
Deception.
modifier. Would it be my charisma?
Yeah. You should be letting me do this.
Plus 3, 13.
Five.
Still dumb.
Meanwhile, I'm asking Father Reinhold, can you identify this shield for me?
So,
Like, is it cursed? I just don't want to do it.
I was going to say, it appears to be a shield.
The kite shield.
Oh, I know. He goes to your little dude. Identify. And he gets it, it's like, I'm sorry, what? I don't work for you?
You tried that with Zeriz?
Yeah.
I'll try it. I'll hold the shield.
Oh, he hands it to you.
Zeriz, can you identify this shield for me,
He
please?
takes it back from you. His eyes basically like glow a little bit. This is the cursed shield. It is commonly referred to as the pincushion shield. The wielder gains the magical ability of being resistant to piercing damage, with the unfortunate side effect of they feel the need to protect the shield from all incoming damage.
now, Jean-Francois, I feel we may have gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not.
It acts like a regular steel shield, aside from that.
I'm not interested in your chicken butt.
So he hands back to you, Marty. Who hands it?
And back to Rizzo. I'm going to wait outside while these guys do their bullshit.
Yeah, I'll join you.
I'm no longer interested in your chicken butt. And I apologize for the transgression. Let me ask you a question. How has the undead blight affected your business? Particularly the thieving business.
You were downstairs.
Were you pressed into that service, or did you partake of that voluntarily?
The boss took the deal. The rest of us just kind of had to go with it.
Where's the boss?
Well,
Did we
there's a
kill
bit of
him?
him over there.
Okay,
and there's a bit-
perfect. So you're in charge then.
Yeah, for now.
Will they come to you and ask you to start harvesting people for them again in the absence of the previous boss?
Oh, the asshole in the thing.
The asshole in the tower, yes.
Yeah, he might.
Would things be better for you if we were rid of him? Like, did he pay you? Or
Well,
were
of course
you...
he didn't pay us.
So, how about, instead of us squabbling, You get your very skilled, very dangerous motherfuckers that you have sitting around this room, I'm assuming. And maybe help us out. Because we're going to get rid of them. And we kind of got our shit pushed in when we did a whole pre-visualization, powwow type deal.
Okay. I'm going to be very clear about this with you. And I hope you'll give me the common courtesy to accept this.
Sure.
His mannerism completely changes. He's no longer like the goofiness or any of the accents, just straight in your face like, listen, sir, I respect what you're going to do. And at the end of the day, I agree with it. Going after that thing, saving these people, it is the right thing to do. It's actually a very good thing to do. And it would help our business. But if he comes down here again, asking for us to take these people and provide them with food, we're going to agree. And we're going to then wait for the next dawn and leave. Because it's not our problem. We accepted this last thing because the last person in charge upheld a deal we'd all made with him along the way.
That's fair.
I agreed to follow him. Now he's gone.
That's fair.
At this point, they don't all follow me. They just respect me enough to not kill you. So, this is a guild. Again, like any other guild. There are multiple guilds throughout the land, and we all are networked. So, we can all stay on good terms. We can deal with this aggressively. Either way, we're not going to get into this as a aggressive situation. Okay?
Yeah.
That's fair?
Yeah, that's fair.
Now, what I'll do is I'll provide you with 3 of these drinks.
Okay.
From there on, what happens is your business. If you come back, great. If you don't, whatever. Either way, I'll sleep good at night one way or the other.
All right. That's very fair of you. That's more than fair of you.
And again, the
That's
offer
true.
stands for you to join up with the guilds.
If I get out of this thing, sure. That's that. Considering my previous method of employ, that'd be very. Networking is a good thing,
A question for you: would his enrollment in the guild gain us assistance in taking care of this mutual threat beyond the drinks?
In all honesty, his admission into the guild would not help in this situation, but what it would do is, in future situations, should you find yourselves in other cities, information the guild is amassed would assist you.
So,
like information I might have about that castle.
how long does the application process take?
Do you want in?
Sure. Yeah.
Put out your hand. He stabs you through the back of the hand, through his hand, and pulls out the blade. He goes, grabs you like a proper handshake. Betray the guild, and we will find you.
Cool. Wait, so let me meta, and also, do tieflings have a immunity to like bloodborne diseases?
Oh, you're not going to catch anything off this guy.
Okay.
Can you shut off?
You're not Joe.
Can you shut off your hellish rebuke?
I don't have it.
He doesn't have it till
Oh,
almost
isn't that-
3.
okay, that's good because otherwise that would have been
Just put him on
awkward.
fire.
He could have chose to, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Now that I'm a member of the guild, we're all
When he pulls the blade out, though, there's just a little round hole, like
Unique
not a
mark.
round, but like a little mark
okay.
from it. There's no damage. There's just a mark,
All right. So that's like a secret handshake type deal.
more or less.
Neat.
See, he opens his hand, and now that his hand's open, you can see the mark on him. You couldn't see it before.
God damn.
I don't see anything.
You don't see it.
Now that we're all one big happy family.
What?
You have to. It's an audio podcast. You have to.
You stabbed him in the hand. And anyway, sorry. Continue.
Yeah.
Do you have any like shitty liquor that we might be able to use for firebombs?
Everything here is shitty liquor. Have you seen the place? There is not much to work with. There is we are drinking grain alcohol. Okay, it is not the fanciest.
Where's your skill?
In the back. There's also a place 2 blocks away where we store some excess things.
Okay, awesome. What can you tell me about the keep?
Well, the main gate is generally counterweighted, but there's a side entrance. One of the towers is partially downed, and there's a way to sneak through the rubble.
Good to know. Good to know.
There's about unless he's added more, at least 3 of those in the middle of the change, and there's 1 vampire spawn up there. Aside from that, whether he's there or not, can't tell you. That's just our last bit of intel we got.
Well, I appreciate it. And hopefully next time we cross paths, I'm a little bit of a better behavior.
It is what it is.
All right.
Now off you go, by.
Back into English. So I step outside with chicken butts in hand, and each one of us gets. We got 3 more drinks. You guys each get chicken butts.
John Francois tells me there's a warehouse or storehouse 2 blocks from here, where there's surplus supplies that we may find useful.
All right. Well, I'll pull up the cart in the meantime. And
Okay, so yeah, you guys
it
bring
over.
up a cart to the thing. I'll let you do a quick. You don't have to do all the searching. You find enough for a couple of bombs.
Okay.
And
Fire bombs or explosive?
firebombs.
Okay.
Is there any black powder in there?
Yes.
I would like to roll sleight of hand to see if I can sneak some.
Explosive wise, not so much. But
nope.
if you're looking for ammunition reloads, yes.
I was trying to keep it secret from all of them because they don't technically know.
I do.
He does.
Yeah. Was it?
But yeah,
But he comes from a world where there's also like.
they
fire-
pass you like a couple of little pouches.
Like
You've got
secret
enough for
ones.
about like 5 reloads.
Okay,
The shot, on the other hand, is all your problem.
I've got around. I got enough.
Okay.
I got around 50 shots,
So
and I didn't use any last time.
Yeah, so now you guys can. The sun is getting close. You can see it, the little bit of it on the horizon.
Sorry.
It's a different look than the last dawn you saw. The last dawn felt like dawn you remembered. This dawn, you can see the sun is coming up, but it's almost like it's through a haze.
Just one last note from the storehouse. Would I be able to grab a mace or a hammer bomb there?
Bludgeoning weapons, yes. Any of you who want to have the bludgeon equivalent of your current weapon, I will allow.
What's the bludgeon equipment of a rapier?
Cool cube.
Cool cube. That being said, those with like archery weapons, blunted arrows.
Could I?
So basically, you'll do your regular
Bolts.
bolt attack, but it'll be counted blunting bludgeon damage rather than.
Okay.
Could I get a couple of javelins? I'm
Yeah.
proficient in them.
I'll allow javelins.
How
Yeah,
many?
man.
Roll the dice.
I'll roll a d4.
Okay, that's fair.
You get 3 javelins.
Okay, perfect.
For my lance, you know how like in jousting they have like the blunted fist?
Yep.
Can I just like unscrew the spike and then thunk?
Yeah.
Or okay. So I'll do that for my lance. The spear's already magical. I'm gonna fist these vampires good.
Now, what if? So I'll grab a bunch of those blunt bolts and then use my dagger to carve some points on some of them because we do want to pierce.
You can still use your regular bolts if you want,
Okay,
but there are blunted ones. They're specialized ones. Basically, it looks like an arrowhead, except the end of it mushrooms out.
Okay.
So it's more of an impact than a piercing.
Okay.
And I'll attach some to the cart if we're going to be
I'll
like
keep a
either
couple
ramming
of
the cart into people or blowing the cart up for shrapnel.
Yeah, we want to pile a lot of wood on top of the explosives, so that way we have potential vampire killing shrapnel.
Oh, that's a good idea.
What?
Remember, these are burn explosives, not.
Oh yes. Yes. So we want to have like a bunch of pre-made torches maybe inside of that little fire pit in the cart, so that we can just throw them into
Yeah.
corners and rooms as we go.
What do we need to roll for that?
Torches? No, wood. No, I'll let you have them.
Okay.
Again, if you're just having torches just for lighting purposes, especially with you having this much prep time, you've got torches.
Okay.
But yeah, again, the way the light is shining, it's a dull light. It's even just like that little bit of joy you normally have from the dawn. This it almost feels worse for having to see like this is what the people have lived in like this for 2 years.
So, important question here, lads. Is this going to be enough sunlight to actually hurt the fucking thing?
We need to get him to the light too, so.
So, in our dream, you guys had managed to impale one of the vampires. And you were moving it around pretty darn good. You were moving it around the room. That's a viable strategy to try and get it into sunlight.
Or even better, utilize that strategy. We're getting horses, are we not?
Yep.
Yeah.
Rope on one end of the horse, rope on the other end. Drag that fucker out of his own castle into the sun.
You said there were ballistas also there, right?
In the dream, there were ballistas. A couple of them were set up in the front doors, booby traps. There was one inside that was on. It became unloaded when it shot you through the torso, and then we turned it around and pointed it up the stairs.
Yeah, that sounds like me. But what if you attach a rope to the ballista and harpoon a vampire and drag it up to the lake?
It's a good way to do it. And then fire. So we need do we have our cleric and our paladin?
Post up, cleric's over here.
That's the new paladin figure, by the way.
This guy?
Yeah.
There's
He looks
Patats,
pretty cool.
and the father's Roseo, and there's a McCartan.
And there is a Didi Wadidi.
We just need the little boys.
Oh, where'd they go?
George's probably on.
Which one?
They're over here. The
The homunculus.
Minis.
team homunculi.
So I say we each. Who wants holy water and who wants liquor?
I'll take holy water.
I'm infernal, I can't touch holy water.
Well, no, you're a tiefling. You should be fine.
I'm infernal descendant.
Sure, just you be the Molotov guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I can't really get hurt by fire. Nope.
I flick. Jordan,
He flicks holy water onto me.
You got holy water on you.
okay. See?
You're a
I knew.
tiefling. You're not a friggin' demon.
But also, I'm resistant to fire. So if there's a mishap with, I don't know if you've ever met a tiefling before and you're barding.
I've met many people. Go on.
We don't catch fire easily,
Gotcha.
and we don't burn easily.
All right, so how about if we leave you in charge of the cart
Sure.
and the Molotov?
I'll stand on and start throwing
You're
shit.
also got really.
Well, I was
you're a
gonna
pretty good
say,
shot, so you can.
Maybe I should stay with the carts since I'm the best of the horses.
Well, I'm pretty good with a horse myself, but
Well, if we're gonna
you
do,
two guys can stay on the horse.
we're gonna do the whole drag them out thing. We're gonna do
Well,
something.
that's a plan. We need fallbacks because that's one very finite circumstance that we
Yeah.
can try and pull off,
Yeah.
and it might not cooperate with us.
Well, I think we should prepare as much as we can before we go into that room.
Yep.
So throw a
I mean, we
lasso
need to
down.
we need to like sterilize the courtyard and bring the fight to the courtyard, or
Yeah.
we have to pick where there we have our stand.
McCartan, what capabilities do you have access to in terms of your casting ability?
My casting abilities. Let's
What do
see.
you have? What spells do you have?
Cantrips. I have Dance and Lice, Guidance, Poison Spray, Produce Flame, and level 1 spells. I have Thunder Wave, Speak with Animals, Goodberry, Jump, and Entangled.
Entangle can be helpful.
Yeah.
Uh,
The problem was in your dream we were in too small of a room. We need to move out to that courtyard where you have space.
Yeah,
gotcha.
we were like walking all over each other.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm assuming Dee told us about the side access.
Yes.
I just did. There's a side access.
Alright, so weapons, what are we using? I got my lance, I got my magic spear. That'll do some damage.
We need blunt weapons, bludgeoning. I grabbed a club from the secret stores there.
Yeah. I got my lance blunted, I could use that at a distance.
I got 2 javelins with wooden tips on them.
So do you have a blunt end on your lance and then a pointy end?
Yeah.
Cool. In case we need to pierce them and move them around.
Mm-hmm.
What do you?
Well, I can use my spear for that. I could also chuck my spear, but it's one or a few magic weapons.
I was tempted by a warhammer, but I'm not strong enough.
Well, I'll teach you how to use it.
These fingers are meant for beautiful sounds, not wanton destruction.
I will be bringing some blunted crossbow bolts, many tiefling cocktails, or 3.
Tiefling.
Molotov didn't exist.
Well, there's one thing I did.
Well, there's Alchemist's Fire, which is kind of the same thing.
Okay.
There's one thing I did in the dream that proved to be very helpful. I'm going to do it again. I'm going to give you all a gift.
Alright.
The gift of song. Just kidding. I'm going to give you all inspiration.
I feel inspired.
I'm suitably inspired.
You feel
by
less
Ravenloft.
inspired.
And you just hear.
Okay, so question number 1. Did you mention about your Halligan that you want to use as a weapon? Like, did you give us details on blow by blow or just the basics?
As far as what happened in there?
Yeah. Basically, I want you to use your Halligan. At least remember to pull it out.
Yes.
The other question is, when we were looting the thing in the last session, somebody got a tiara or something.
Yeah, who got the tiara? Jean.
Jean?
Oh, okay.
Of course, Jean took the
Yeah,
tiara.
Crumb got the tiara.
Because I would have had somebody what's his name, your guy identify it, but let's leave that alone.
Do you guys want to check it out? You guys can. I'll allow it to work.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to step
Let's do
over
a
him, but
little-
I don't want to steal it from him.
Well, you're not going to get it from him, but
But-
you can find out what it does.
Yeah, well, let him handle it if he remembers.
We miss you, Jean.
Well, considering he can imbue a single guitar string with the power word whore while it's in the case and I don't get a roll, I figure I should be able to take
still
that.
on about this.
I figure I should be able to take that tiara.
All right, do it. It's up to you.
You can make a roll.
He didn't have to make a roll!
No, it was just really cool.
It was really cool at the time. He cleverly passed me a note that you guys never picked up on. And
Well, I could pass you a note, but he's not here, so what's the matter? I'm not going to do
in
it.
all honesty, it wouldn't really help you out too much.
I'm not going to do it.
Because your abilities are charisma based.
Of course.
This particular thing helps his abilities.
Okay.
Alright, so we have our liquors, we have our holy elixirs, we've got our blunt weapons. We got a choice. Do we go in through the side door? Do we go in through the front gate?
Stealth is definitely what we should be doing.
Yeah, in our dream we
post
announced
the cart of fire outside of the door, though. There's a cart full of.
How do we get it inside the keep, though?
We don't need to bring the whole cart in. We're not intending to blow up the cart. We just need material. We use the cart to get materials up there.
Sure. All right, let's do it.
Okay.
And plus, if somebody gets wounded, that's the best way to bring them back down to the village. So let's not blow up our own mode of transportation.
Okay.
Okay, fair enough.
So who's got what in terms of explosives? Holy water,
Fire.
fire.
Molotovs.
I'll grab, if there's a spare holy water, I'll grab one. There you go.
Okay. So we just get 1 holy water?
Those who want it.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'm going to take one. And Josh has got the fire. Dee Dee's got the fire, I should say.
How many fires does he have?
3.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4.
So be sure to add your inspiration on there.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's on
All
there.
right. John goes to each of you. Obviously, I can't do it on everyone. It's concentration. Who's feeling squishy?
I'm very squishy.
So both of you roll off. Roll a d4 each, and whoever's the higher roll.
1. You got a 75% chance of being better.
3.
Okay, Marty, he walks up to you and casts Protection from Evil. So, until his concentration is broken, you are protected from undead. Any undead that tries to hit you rolls at disadvantage.
Oh, nice.
And you're immune from being mind controlled by them or fear caused by them.
Nice.
That's as long as concentration the health's on.
Okay.
All right, so I guess we look for the side entrance.
Drop off the cart
And
first.
Jared, because I'm nice about it.
What do I get?
Reinhold does the same thing to you.
Oh, not that. Thank you, Father.
All right, so we drop off the cart first.
Yeah,
Clarify.
we'll just